Hello guys, you are watching Droid Crunch and I'm Lokesh Kapoor, and in this video we're going to talk about dynamic visibility event trigger. And if you are using dynamic visibility, you might have seen this kind of animation on the widget page, and most often people ask about this kind of effect, how to achieve this effect and how you can do it. So this is very simple, just click and show, but this is little tricky. You have to hide the other content when click on any tab is made. So when you click on deer, the fox and gorilla disappear. So how to achieve this kind of animation? When you click this, the whole animation fades away. We will talk about this only. So to do this, we are using dynamic content for Elementor, of course. If you haven't got this plugin, please check out the description and get 10% flat discount on your new purchase. So let's get started. First of all, I have already created this page on my demo website. So you can see that when I click on this button, my animation appears, and when I click on cities, animals fades away. When I click browsers, cities fades away and browsers come out. And these are all buttons and these are my intersections. So I will let you know how you can do it. I also have this animation. I have hidden this, so let me just unhide this to show you. So we'll need to keep this to, I guess. Just a second. It didn't appear yet. So I'm going to close its visibility. Okay, so here it is. When I click on animals photo will appear. When I click on cities, the photo of cities will appear, and when I click on cars, the visibility of car will appear. The image of car will appear. So this is how this animation would work. First of all, let me show you this animation, so you automatically get to know how to use this kind of animation as well. So for now, let me just hide this section. Okay, here I have the animation. So I have two sections, this one and this one. This section is containing the main button, which will open up this section where my main animations are containing. So to do this, I am using this effect only. So this effect, you can assume that this effect, and then click me or toggle me. So here in this button I have used toggle. I have given it a class and I have enabled the visibility of this section based on that class. So when the click event is triggered, the class of this button is triggered based on the click event, and it shows this section on slide. I am not hiding any other element on click, so I am leaving this as empty, and I have toggled it. So whenever I click and click back, it appears and disappears. So I have used toggle. So this button ID is the trigger for this section event, right? The same way I have in this section used three buttons inside a intersection. This is the intersection, and here are my buttons. On the buttons I have used only the classes trigger 1, trigger 2 and trigger 3, right? And here are my intersections, three more intersections, where I am using the ID view1 and ID view2 and ID view3. You can see. So this one is having trigger 1, trigger 2, trigger 3 and view 1, view 2 and view 3. So it will trigger the views. That's why I'm using IDs based on these terms. So how to make it work? First of all, go to your section, click on visibility, go to events. Before you go to events, make sure this is enabled. Keep to HTML. Keep the visibility enabled and then keep to HTML and go below events trigger and choose the click event and use the ID of class of this button, which is trigger 1, trigger 2 and trigger 3. So I am using trigger 1 for my view 1, trigger 1 for view 1. So it will open up and slide up the view 1. However, it will at the same time hide view 2 and view 3. So it will open up view 1 but will hide view 2 and view 3. So on view 1 view, you have to hide view 2 and view 3 based on the trigger 1. The same way you have to show or hide view 2. You have to show or hide view 2 and at the same time hide the view 1 and view 3. The trigger is this one, trigger 2, and the same thing goes to our browser, trigger 3. So this is our trigger 3 class, and here is our visibility. Visibility will be on the view, right? So in the events you can see on click event based on trigger 3. Make sure you use this dot. If it is an ID, use hash. Here you can just mention without dot and hash, but in visibility make sure you keep it as it is. Like in the example here it is written hash name, so make sure you write hash trigger or dot trigger, whatever your name or selected name is. Then trigger 3 will show or hide view 3. However, at the same time it will hide view 1 and view 2. So view 1 will hide view 2, view 3, view 2 will hide view 1 and view 3, and view 3 will hide view 1 and view 2. So it is that simple. So when you are okay, and make sure you don't click on toggle, because it there are bunch of buttons and these are in tab, so it will automatically can keep your toggle aligned or the same effect. So update this and you will find this button to show the complete section, and this button will appear view 1, and this button will hide view 1 and view 3 but open view 2 like this, and this button will hide view 1 and view 2 but will open view 3 like this. So this is how event triggers is gonna work on your website. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, go ahead, please comment down below what all your questions are, and I will love to answer you. And till then, please watch Android Crunch. If you are new on our channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new video from our channel. Have a great day. Bye bye.